Good morning and welcome to Real Talk with Tamara. As you guys come into the room, please do hit the like button. Also, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. I hope that you guys are doing okay on this morning. I know that I am. I always express the importance of hitting the like button because the like button helps to keep the video in the algorithm. Okay, so like, share, subscribe, comment, all of those great things. Okay. Um, I wanted to talk about, um, a grandmother that was taken out with a baby in her arms. Y'all, when does it stop? Okay, and I know there's been a lot of attention on Memphis, and there's a lot of attention on Memphis because of the Young Dolph situation and the rappers and the celebrities that are involved that is in at war, and it seems like it's very prevalent in the Memphis area. But it's actually going on, all of this crime and stuff. There are a lot of other cities that are crime infested. I have people to reach out to me all the time and say the exact same thing that's happening in the Memphis area, it is happening in my area, whether it's Texas, Missouri, Georgia, Chicago, Illinois, everywhere, Indiana. I got family up there, and I know it's bad up there because my aunts talk about how bad it is up there, and this town that they're in is a lot smaller, way small, where almost everybody knows each other. But I thought this story, I wanted to talk about this story. This is absolutely sad, you guys, on so many levels. Okay. Hold on. People don't have a heart no more.
Atlanta police are searching for at
Evil.
least two gunmen who opened fire on a Southwest Atlanta home and killed a grandmother who was holding her grandson. Thanks so much for joining us today. For Fox 5 News at 4, I'm Christine Spiro. The deadly shooting happened around 5 o'clock this morning on Highview Road off Beecher Road. Fox 5's Angelique Proctor talked with the woman's family. She joins us live from the Zone 4 precinct with what they had to say. Angelique, they have to be devastated.
Oh, absolutely. This family is just heartbroken. They say this grandmother was the nucleus of their family, and they say that they also considered her a hero because she was actually holding her 2-month-old grandson and trying to protect him when she was shot.
I'd say somewhere between 6, 7 shots. And it was just straight on fire. Like you said, there might have been two shooters.
Neighbors say multiple shots rang out about 5 a.m. Tuesday morning in this normally quiet neighborhood on Highview Road off of Beecher Road in Southwest Atlanta. Relatives say 57-year-old Andrea Brown was holding and shielding her 2-month-old grandson, Chosen, whom you see here, when the gunman opened fire on her home.
They were shooting from the street into the house, indiscriminately into the house, and this woman was shot while she was in her room. There were several occupants in the house, including children. So the suspects just shot into this house and didn't care for life.
Miss Brown was the only one hit. Paramedics rushed the mother and grandmother to Grady Hospital, but she didn't survive. Police say the house was targeted, but the bullets were intended for someone else.
It's not a random incident. This house was targeted, and as stated earlier, working to identify the suspects.
Meantime, neighbors say they regret the deadly shooting, but are not surprised by the violence at this particular home.
If she was an innocent victim, then apparently she wasn't the target. Then will they come back and get the target?
Now, this family did have security cameras up, so police are hopeful that they can get some valuable information from those cameras. We are live in Southwest Atlanta. Angelique Proctor.
So you guys, it's happening everywhere. All of this craziness, people not having any regards for life. Even though they say she was not the target, I say, if you're shooting inside of a house and you don't, all you know is that the person that you're trying to pop at, that's their family's house. Anybody was the target. They couldn't see inside of that home, so they was trying to take out whoever, including a baby. you know they when they started popping inside of that house, they didn't know who they was gonna hit. So I kind of disagree with that. Even though if they had hit their target, they would have been happy. They unfortunately hit whoever they was popping that grandmother or mother, so they're still happy. It was anybody was a target. Everybody was a target that was inside of that house. And that's the reason why I say this stuff is crazy. It's got to stop. Like, it is definitely happening everywhere, y'all. It is. And that's why I'm so happy that, people reach out to me and say, well, Miss T, is happening, where I'm at. It's just as bad. It's just that the focus is on Memphis. And of course it is. And Memphis has to be prayed for, but other cities has to be prayed for too, because there is a demonic force in the atmosphere. Okay. It is a demonic force in the atmosphere, and people have no regards for life at this point. And it's so crazy. It is. I mean, if they had hit the baby, they wouldn't have cared. It's absolutely crazy, y'all. So, like I said, I definitely rest in peace to this grandmother. I definitely hate that this happened to her. I do. I hate that this happened to her. I hate it for the family, and I hope that whoever did this is caught. They say they have cameras around the home, and the neighbors was saying that they're not surprised that this happened at this particular home. You know, I got two things to say about that. Okay. Nobody has the right to come and pop up somebody's home, period. Nobody has the right, just because they're disgruntled or mad about something, to go and take somebody out. Okay. But on the other hand, if people are out in the street, that's the reason why and I don't know what happened. Hell, the neighbors are just speculating. We don't know why they came and did it. We could say that whoever they was popping at was doing dirt, or you don't have to do dirt anymore. Whoever they was popping at could have just been popping their collar, coming up. Now we see that spirit of hate and jealousy is running rampant. Like, people are just jealous of you. You got on a pair of shoes that they want. They want to take you out. She thinks she cute in them shoes that I want. We gonna take her out. You never know what was going on. But I will say this: these young people have to be very careful about what they do. Okay, because people are so sadistic now. Okay, you know, this grandmother was not even the target, right? And when they're out doing this, they have to understand that, I'm sure if they came to their home and they know where they live at, that means these are people that was familiar with this person, right? And what they do is, if you do dirt, they come back and they bring it oftentimes to your home. So that's why you have to be very meticulous about who you deal with, who's around you, and what you do. Okay? There's nothing that could justify, though, what has happened. It can't. And we don't even know what really happened. Just because somebody go and pop up somebody's house don't mean they did anything to them. It could have been a cussing match. It could have been a cussing match where somebody cussed um the person out. Okay. um and they decided that they was gonna go and pop up their house. Like, people are really mentally unstable now, you guys. But I just wanted to bring attention to, it is happening everywhere, and it's sad on so many levels. Okay, it's sad on so many levels. There was another story um that I was looking at, but I guess I'll talk about that later. But it's sad. They said that this grandmother was clenching her grandbaby, trying to protect the grandbaby. And in the process of doing that, clenching the grandbaby, they took her out. It's just evil on so many levels. Um, it is. It's evil on so many levels. But anyways, you guys, like I said, I wanted to I bring attention to that. I wanted to show something else. Hold on. Um, hold on 1 second. Um, I don't see it. I don't see it. It was a story that I was looking at. I don't see it. I don't want to look for it right now, but I definitely thought this story was worthy. Um, of looking at. And the thing about it is when people see and hear about stuff like that, folks are so sick now. They get to thinking, yeah, that's cool, man. Yeah, that's some gangster shit, man. Yeah, yeah, that's what she do. We get mad at a nigga. We get mad because he doing better than me. Yeah, we just go light his house up. Yeah, they took his grandma. So what's gonna have to happen is, okay, people are gonna have to these Negroes are gonna have to start going to the electric chair, and you should see how they are when they start mentioning the electric chair, okay? And I think it's a shame because folks be out here, they want to take a life, but they don't feel like that they're supposed to they don't want anyone to take their life. They want people to protest and things of that nature when the system says we're going to give you the death penalty. That right there, y'all gonna let them do that to a black man or a black woman? These are black folks they doing that to. The same black folks is out there terrorizing the street, killing more black folks than the system has ever killed. Okay. I mean, they weren't thinking about that when they was out there, shooting in people's houses and taking out their grandmothers and robbing people and taking them out and take their vehicles and stuff like that. But these same folks and their family members want somebody to protest for Junebug. Ain't nobody protesting for Junebug. They glad he going to the damn electric chair. Maybe now his friends can go and the streets will be safe again. This is the mindset people are at now, by any means necessary. And I think they intended for it even all across the board. It don't just happen in one state. Hell, it's happening all the way across the board in every state. Okay? These politicians all think alike and they meet up. Okay? When they have to go to these politicians and stuff have to meet up for these trainings from all across the country and stuff, they all got the same mindset. They want it to be this out of control in these urban cities where there's a whole lot of black people and stuff. So because they know the black activists, Al Sharpton and them who don't live in the hoods and don't give a damn about the hoods are gonna come out when they start, giving people the death chair. They start sentencing them to life. They only doing that, that they only come out when there's a lot of media attention. But they go, okay, we just let them, we let them back out, let them commit all kinds of crime and kill up each other until they get tired. And so when they stop hearing the mouths of the black women, the wailing black women, because we wail and stuff for our black men. And they're the ones, a lot of them, most of them are the ones that's out there that's destroying the darn black community. And we tired. Go and send them to the death chair. We want our little babies and our sons to live. We want to live. We don't want them raping our daughters and stuff. We're tired. We're tired. And they go, okay, now we ain't got to worry about them going and getting Al Sharpton so he can get TV time and being Crump and the rest of them. They tired. We'll go and change the laws, which is what we wanted to do anyway, and start sending their asses to the death chair. Okay? By any means necessary. This crime has got to stop. And it is at that point again. They could control crime if they wanted to, because they wouldn't make the jail a revolving door. We was fussing about them trying to fill up them private prisons. Now we want them to fill them up. All of this was engineered, but black people fall right into the trap. And I don't give a darn no more. Send them to jail. It's got to happen. Anytime you feel like I'm on demon time, motherfucker, take your ass to the death chair, bitch. It's a damn shame before God. I never thought I would get like this. Okay? Because I've always been one of the ones. I talk a whole lot of mess. But I never thought that I would feel like, Lord, because I always say they're our future. Even these old niggas, okay, got a messed up demonic mindset, and the women too. And so there has to be some examples made, because one thing we do know is that they get out here, they pay for hits. They go and do hits, but they sure be looking, they face be on the floor when it comes to them. They talk about that death chair. Okay? And so that's what that is what has to happen. Okay? But rest in peace to that grandmother in Atlanta. This happened in Atlanta. Okay? And I just want to show it's happening everywhere. We got to pray for the USA. Okay? We got to pray for the USA. You got that senile president that's trying to take care of every other country. And all of this stuff is going on in ours. They housing people from other countries, opening up buildings that have been shut down forever, giving them money. And you got folks in the United States that have went and fought for the country, sleeping outside in the cold and don't give a damn. Okay? But all we could do is try to take out each other because of jealousy, y'all. This stuff got to stop. But rest in peace to the grandmother in Atlanta. This is happening everywhere, as I always say. And it's got to stop, okay? And my prayers goes out to that family. She passed away because she's clutching her 2-month-old or 2-week-old grandbaby. I forgot what they said, 2-month or 2-week-old grandbaby, okay? It's a darn shame before God. Her life is gone because of some mess that she didn't even have nothing to do with, okay? But anyway, but the good thing about it is they is in Atlanta or Georgia. And when they do catch them, Fonnie ain't get ready to play with them. They probably will get the death chair, okay? But anyways, you guys, I want you guys to please like, share, and subscribe. If you like to support the channel, you could definitely support the channel via Cash App. Talk with you guys later.